Y'all already know who it is, man. Y'all see what happened yesterday, man. Y'all see what happened yesterday, man. Yeah. Yeah, you see what happened yesterday, man. Them birds pulled it off, baby. Them birds pulled it off. Them birds pulled it off. Saturday, Diego Pacheco pulled it off. Victory over Steve Nelson. Andy Cruz looked superb. You know? Tito, Tito, Tito flooring shit. He flooring everything and calling people out. Mandatory call outs. Mandatory call outs. You see them birds though, baby. The birds looked good, baby. Them birds looked good. Now, I mean, we on our way right now. We packing up. We told Washington to pack up. We going on our way to New Orleans. We gonna drop them off. We told him we gonna drop them off. We told, we told Daniels, great game. It wasn't you. Like it was the veterans. But you did. You came through. Salute. But on our way down to New Orleans, we got y'all. We gonna drop y'all off. Probably have a little, dinner when we drop y'all off. Then we gonna shoot back down, to New Orleans and get ready. In the dome, baby. And oh, here we come. You understand me? You understand me? Yo, that was a good game though. That was a game. But that Bills and Chiefs game, man, it be like the first play, soon the Bills get the ball, first quarter, the first time they ever touch the ball, they throw a flag. Yeah, let's go Eagles. When they threw that flag, because I don't, when we see stuff, we be like, damn it, the refs in it, and just watching that, John, it just made me think like, man, this is gonna be a tough game for Josh, It's gonna be a tough game for him, but shout out to Andy and pulling it off. You feel me? And cause like Buffalo defense, like they did what they can. That's what I believe. They did what they can, but we know how it go. We know how it go. But them birds is a whole total different story. I don't know what Kansas City gonna do, but Vic about to show you what it is. And I ain't talking Michael Vick that was, Vic gonna show you what it is. Vic coming through, baby. That defense something different. Them Bulldogs, them Philadelphia Bulldogs, woof, 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 woof. The Philadelphia Bulldogs. You ain't never seen a Bulldog mixed with an Eagle. Niggas coming, you understand me? They coming. We getting the Super Bowl this year. Pat ain't gonna go get shot in his leg. And he ain't doing none of that. No Diddy. But Pat, you ain't doing none of that. We ain't letting that happen. The birds go. Listen, we gonna come and put the claw on you niggas. Fuck the paw. We put the claw on you niggas. Real rat. Jalen and them boys coming. What? You seen Jordan Davis sack? Oh my God. That thing looked good, man. Bro, I thought I was watching Boots versus, I'm Stanley Otis when I was watching the Eagles game. I thought I was watching Boots versus Stanley Otis and shit. That shit looked like Shakur versus Tank. And I was watching that Eagles game. That shit was like Shakur versus Tank. Then when you watch the Bills and the Chiefs, that shit was like Canelo and Bud. It was a good game, though. It was a good game. Man. I can't complain. But I always told my uncle, right? I told my uncle, I said, listen, soon the Eagles got that bye, and so after they bye, they 2 games, I'm like, yo, they a second half team. And I told my uncle, I'm like, yo, they a second half team. He like, what you mean by that? I said, bro, once the third, fourth quarter come, the second half come, they take off. And they did that all season. The second half, like the first 2 quarters, they wasn't really scoring. If they did, they probably scored 7 or 10. But third, fourth, they was taking off. And the defense came alive. And I kept saying, yo, them playing like that is going to be dangerous. If I was Detroit, I would let the Eagles get the number 1 seed. Why? Because if they go in the wild card, you keeping them bloodthirsty. Feet on ground, feet on land. That defense is going to stay amped up. You understand me? And what happened? Everything I said came. I told you. I said, I told you. We couldn't, like, I was telling people about Detroit. Detroit did good, but All of their main stars was hurt. Defense, they was hurt all around board. Even if they would have made it to the NFC Championship, it would have been the same outcome, but probably worse. But for them to do it with backups, I'm talking like wide receivers, linemen, defensive men, they was hurt all around the board with their main players and their main stars, but they still did good. You understand me? The Vikings, shout out to Sam Darnold, man. Like, I don't know why people. No, he did good. He did good. He got under the coach. He did good. Pay him money, but you don't pay him all that money. I mean, you pay him something because he got y'all there. But at the end of the day, could it just be like the coach just great with quarterbacks? You understand me? Like he can do this with any quarterback, because what we seen with the Eagles, we watched the Eagles do it with Jalen Hurts, Kenny Pickett, and then when McKee came in, when Tanner came, oh my God, that shit was different. We got them. Everything y'all want from us, they got. Everything they want from us, they got. Them boys got it, man. McKee, bro, pocket passer like crazy, and he's gonna run. You understand me? Give him that opportunity, man. We need to keep him. Kenny Pickett, we need to keep Kenny because Kenny familiar with the offense. Now, I mean, plus you can give them a situation so he can become a starter. Both of them can become starters because what I see, they got them victories. And that's what people got to put respect on. They got victories too. You feel me? They got victories under their belt, and you got to tilt their hat, I mean, to our secondary and the third string. Real rap. I'm only keeping it real. It remind me of we had McNabb on Court Denver and AJ Philly. Now I mean, like, even when we had Jeff Garcia. Now I mean, we always had a good backup, but these backups and third strings right here is amazing. Now I mean, and for them to win games, for them to win games as a backup quarterback or as a third string, for them to, especially Tanner McKee. No, I love football, man. Football and boxing, I love, man. But like I'm gonna keep it real. We're gonna get the boxing right now. I got Tank over everybody, right? The reason I say this, because I watch a lot of people keep trying to shit on Tank resume, right? And I'm like, bro, when Tank fought all of these fighters at that time, they was the guys. They was the guys of that division. Salar, Pedraza, Welsh, anybody you can keep naming, they was the guys at that time. You understand me? At that division. Shakur, you was there. All of y'all was there. But Tank was cleaning house. You understand me? Ain't no shade to Top Rank, but Top Rank, how can I say this? Top Rank matchmaking is suspect. Cause they ain't got nobody. PPC had all of the fighters. They ain't got nobody. That's why people be like, yo, why you always talk bad about Bud resume? Because I said Top Rank never believed in Bud Crawford. Look at his resume, bro. He ain't fight nobody. Y'all running around acting like he the one that cleaned up the welterweight division. No, PBC had all of the fighters. They had all of the belts. Top Rank only had the WBO because that's a Top Rank belt. Every fighter in Top Rank, the first title they win is what? The WBO. Keyshawn, he about to fight for what? Till first belt was the IBF, but what was Loma first belt? When Loma came in, the IBF was behind him. And they was behind Shakur, but everybody from Top Rank first belt is the WBO, man. Because that's a Top Rank belt. No WBC bounce around. They mess with who they mess with. The IBF just strict on certain things, but PBC had all that. They had all of the titles. You understand me? And Spence was the one that went around and beat all of the champs and clinked the welterweight division up. You understand me? He ain't fighting no bum ass Jeff Horn. Like Jeff Horn, like come on, y'all gotta keep this tall. He ain't fighting no bum ass Jeff Horn. He ain't fight no no, he the one that damaged Kell Brook for Sean Porter. Went over there and got revenge. You understand me? Talking about Ricky Burns. Ain't no disrespect with Ricky Burns. Like, come on, man. Y'all motherfuckers be tripping, bro. Bud ain't fighting no Capo. He ain't fighting no Lamont Peterson. Nah, man, he ain't fighting no fucking Lamont Peterson. But when we talking about Tank, y'all gotta put respect on Tank resume. Like, y'all niggas be tripping. He fight the type guys of that body sanction. That's why when people be like, what's a prospect, bro? The nigga a champion. Nah, man. That boy a champion. But these other niggas be tripping, yo. It's just the Tank ain't be tripping. And you look at their resume. I like Shakur. Me seeing Shakur knock somebody out, I wouldn't want to see that because I know he's not gonna risk it. I like how he box. No, but I want him to roll, slip more, weave more. You know what I mean? Because he an in and out fighter. He still got the little amateur situation with him. He in and out, but when he come back out, he come out of range. So that's why when he come out of range, people be like, "Oh, he running." Nah, that's his reflex. Know what I mean? So, but he a jab. But if he was the double jab, catch, shoot, and just roll, know what I mean? We could see, was he a real dog? Like, you owe Edward De Los Santos that rematch. That was your opportunity to show us you are that guy. Know what I mean? Your performance wasn't that. So that's why everybody criticized your performance in that fight. But you want to tell, oh, Tank, you need to fight Edward De La. Why he need to fight Edward De Los Santos? He fought Frank Martin. He fought Ryan Garcia. You understand me? He fought Pitbull Cruz. He fought Hector Garcia. Now, I mean, we can say what we want, but these guys was them guys. You know what I mean? These guys was they guys. So, I just keep it real on situations, man. Ain't no shade to Tank. You know what I mean? But he every time he trying to please somebody, please a certain crowd, of giving y'all the fights that y'all want. First it was, oh, he ain't fighting no black fighter. He get Frank Martin. Know what I mean? And it's like the shade towards him, it'd be crazy and it'd be sad because he the dog, bro. He the king. He the pay-per-view king. Y'all talking about what he did? The nigga the pay-per-view king. You feel me? That nigga the pay-per-view king. You think he give a fuck about, like, come on, y'all ain't nobody in a camp. They all can listen. This ain't no disrespect to Turkey and them, but that February. Thank y'all. That February 22nd card, I bet you Tank and Lamont sell more than that whole card in pay-per-views. Now, I mean, when you're in different countries, you can dress shit up. I'm always say Turkey got good intentions for boxing. Is that when I see like Top Rank and Golden Boy, all of them run over there, I'm like, yo, y'all trying to bring that brother down. Because the shit y'all doing, like, y'all know the shit that's going on over there is not legal here in America. You know what I mean? That's why y'all trying to get all them fights over there. And I've been telling people since 2020. When 2019 came, I'm like, yo, they trying to strip PBC for all these titles. And it happened, bro. All the way from 2019 to 2023. PBC had all of the titles. And what happened? They robbed them boys, man. These niggas come up in the fight, juiced up and all that. They be robbing them boys, man. And it's sad. It's sad. Then when the fighter come out and talk about it, people be like, oh, it's excuses right now. It's this, it's that. It ain't no excuses because it's real. It makes a lot of sense when you got fighters, right? You're supposed to be fighting, 3-4 times a year or even 2 times a year. But you only fighting 1 time a year. You cleaning yourself out. And especially to see people go work with a cheater, a person that's known for steroids. That don't raise y'all antennas. Know what I mean? That don't raise y'all antennas. You know how many of us back then when we was young, we had our woman and we was cheating on our woman, we always got caught, apologized and still did the same shit. You know how many motherfuckers, come home and still do the same things. You know what I mean? Like, you still gonna do the same thing. You know what I mean? You can be a construction worker, but but you used to cut hair. You still gonna cut hair soon you get off work and your days off because you still got your clientele. You know what I mean? You still gonna do it. So Victor Conte still does it. He tell you that he does. He say, yo, I take a blood sample from you. He's not a doctor. I take a blood sample for you, and you know what I mean? Then I feed you what you need. You know what I mean? Everybody, I don't own the copyrights to none of this music if you hear any music in my background. And that right there should raise everybody antennas. It ain't no shade to Victor Conte, but bro, you did time for that shit. No disrespect. no disrespect. I crack my back. But that's what it be. You know what I mean? And I just leave it how it is, man. That shit just be crazy. That shit just be crazy, man. But what y'all think? What y'all think about this situation? It's like it's like, what's that? It ain't butyrol. Is it butyrol? Vada allowed a steroid. If I'm not mistaken, it's butyrol. Conor Ben popped up Conor Ben's system. Alicia Bumgarner. That's why the suspension got lifted, because Vada allowing people to take that. You know, because in certain countries you can take them type of steroids. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. Y'all can just look it up yourself. It's gonna pop up. It's gonna show you that it's legal over there. You know what I mean? And that's what's happening. That's what's happened. That's why Golden Boy top rank running everybody across seas. So though, like it just be crazy. And another thing that be crazy is when you got certain fighters will use, like, I'm gonna keep it real, Tank, Canelo, Boots, Name, or even Bud Crawford. You know what I mean? They use them 4 fighters' names to promote a fight. You know what I mean? I mean, it'd be sad. Like, why you gotta mention them 4 fighters' name to promote a fight? You know what I mean? But you know, these reporters know what they be doing, though. They know what they be doing. Because at the end of the day, a fighter just can't stay shut. He got to answer your question. But, you know, sometimes you can just say pass. I don't want to talk about it pass, because it's just a back and forth situation. You know what it is. We can really make it happen. You know what it is. You know? And that's what it is. But all it is, waiting, letting stuff marinate, you can't, because you don't know if a fighter going to take a loss or not. You know? The Devin, the stunt he pulled, he put a black eye on boxing. He did the softest thing ever in boxing. You know what I mean? And you saying, oh, he on PEDs, but bro, you work with a nigga that went to jail for steroids. The nigga in your camp. You work with a nigga that went to jail for steroids, and you saying Ryan on PEDs, but the nigga that your strength can train and give you vitamins and supplements and take your blood and shoot shit in your bloodstream went to jail for steroids? Hey, come on, bro. I ain't trying to hit none of that. I ain't trying to hear none of that. That's why Dana White was like, yo, like, how y'all let him back in the fold of boxing? Like, it's crazy. How y'all let him in the fold of boxing? He should be banned from every sport. He banned from baseball, right? He banned from the Olympics, right? That boy banned. You see, there Andre Berto dirty. Trying to throw Berto under the bus. Nah, nigga, Berto was taking that snack. Nigga, we all know what Berto was taking. You ain't gonna stain Andre Berto name like that, bro. You did that shit, bro. You trying to fuck my guy career up, bro, with that corny shit. And they was the touch W. Pacquiao was one of them too. That's why he said. That's why he said he won't fight Pacquiao. That's why Floyd said, yeah, I won't fight Pacquiao and shit, because Pacquiao rolled over. What you call it? This nigga, Victor Conte.
Go with you.
Chilling. I'm chilling.
She should be ready to run. We gonna put the thing on there.
It already runs. I just don't.